House Wolffort and the Roselle arrive at a fragile understanding through fraught and often heated negotiations. The Roselle naturally refuse to return to the source. Serenoa, wishing to avoid seeing the Roselle repatriated by force, convinces their young leader Jerome to meet the next morning for further discussion.
No one has come.
'Tis strange indeed. We spread word that all were to meet at first light.
Let us wait a moment longer. The foul weather is surely the source of their delay.
Even so, I expected to find at least one person here when I arrived. I shall see for myself what keeps them.
Jerome! You must help us! House Telior lays waste to the village as I speak.
What? Liar! How dare you deceive us? I swear to you, this is not my doing. Come, we have to put a stop to this. Silvio, what do you think you're doing?
Helping? The Roselle left me no choice when they refused to comply. Surely they will accept their fate once they see the consequences of their defiance.
This is House Wolffort's sovereign land. Cease this senseless slaughter at once!
So it is. For now. But what will become of it when I inform Hyzant of your treachery? I shudder to think of how the Holy One will respond upon hearing you've cast your lot with the Roselle.
It's pissing down like a drunkard. Can we just kill them already?
Hear that? Your time is up, Lord Serenoa. You've played the hero long enough. We shall take the Roselle by force. I trust you've spoken your piece.
No, not quite. I won't see the Rosellan people forced from their homes. Let us show House Telior how we greet invaders of the Wolffort domain.
What?
Lord Serenoa, you would fight for us?
Of course. I made a promise and I intend to keep it. Holy One's order or not, we have no intention of raising arms against the Roselle.
We don't. Someone with less compassion in their heart might have.
Serenoa.
I cannot thank you enough. Let me fight alongside you.
Fools! I knew you would dare to disobey the Holy One's commands!
Looks like this job just got more interesting. What do you want me to do, Silvio?
Kill them, Rufus. Kill them all if you must.
All right. But just so you know, full service don't come cheap. Block off all paths out of the village. You want a bloodbath? You'll have one. See where your idiotic ideals get you in the afterlife, Serenoa Wolffort.
I'm not yet satisfied. They've already cut off our retreat. There's only one way to protect the village. Defeat every last enemy. We must end this here.
Time for some research.
Come on!
My turn. Into the shadows.
My turn.
The hunt is on. Try this. My pride is my shield. Feisty, aren't we?
Prepare to die!
Ha! Who's next?
And where shall we strike? Death from above!
I've been waiting for this! Show me what you're made of! This calls for a drink.
Shall we begin?
Allow me. Much appreciated.
Let me show you what I've learned.
To ashes.
This is nothing. I just have to kill these nuisances, and House Telior's place will be secured.
Never thought you had it in you to pull up your britches and fight for your house.
Very well.
The heavens rage! The heavens bless me!
So, it falls to me.
Prepare to die. You will not leave here with your lives.
Tell me who to kill. Die, you bastard!
This'll hurt. No! Sound strike.
Victory is within reach.
My turn. Brace yourself!
Leave everything to me. Together. Victory is within reach. Time to take flight. another step. I shall do what I can. Keep going.
The tides are turning.
One step closer to our hope.
From where shall we strike?
You won't beat me!
You're in the way!
Very well. The heavens rage!
Now then, to work.
Try this!
You have my gratitude. Allow me. With the powers in me.
Victory is mine! You're finished!
Failed. You'll be fun to kill.
I will end this. You won't escape. This'll hurt. feisty, aren't we? Ain't over yet.
Thank you.
Well, congratulations are in order. Here I come. Goodbye!
Cool heads shall prevail. Your wounds are healed.
Most appreciated. For the honor of House Wolfort.
A wasted effort.
How about this? That did it.
I have to do this. You won't beat me! Out of my way!
Very well.
Victory is mine. That was easy.
Ha! Who's next? Why so scared?
Truth.
So, it falls to me.
I do not miss.
Damn it all.
I fight for peace.
We will make our ideals reality.
My turn. I feel stronger already.
Yeah.
But where shall we strike?
There is nothing to be gained from this resistance. How irresponsible of you to lead your people to ruination, Lord Serenoa.
Shameless scoundrels like you have no right to lecture about responsibility.
How I loathe self-righteous fools.
I won't give in. Try this. Victory is ours. Behold true power. The heavens rage! New power overflows within me.
I can't take much more of this.
I will not fail.
Tell me who to kill. Die, you bastard! Come at me!
Most appreciated.
Now then, to work.
Your orders?
Let me show you what I've learned. Stay right there!
Forward! Death from above!
It isn't over yet. You'll get no mercy from us.
This cannot stand. May your legacy wither and die.
Careful.
I don't lose.
Back at it!
My time is now. Take this. Thank you.
I'll take you on! Out of my way! I love the battle!
Takes more than this to kill me. Dying is losing. But maybe it's better than living in shame.
Now then, to work. My research bears fruit.
We must tread carefully. You won't escape.
suffer. Allow me. To ashes.
Where the wolf is cornered.
You're finished! My
We
research!
mustn't let our guard down. Behold true power. Tremble in fear!
We must tread carefully.
Ha! That tickled! Show me what you're made of.
You will not leave here with your... That was easy.
I will end this. It isn't over yet. Not another step!
I ain't that slow!
Behold true power.
need a healer. You won't catch me.
This is why I hate fighting! Huh.
It's only a flesh wound. Come on!
I will end this. Flames, heed my call!
No! Impossible! I can't die! Someone! Anyone! Help me!
The power wasn't enough. We mustn't let our guard down. Goodbye! My pride is my shield.
I thought I had him.
Come get me.
I will end this. It isn't over yet. Not another step. Suffer.
Sound strike. Yeah. Sound strike. Too obvious.
I will end this.
I have failed you.
We mustn't let our guard down.
Goodbye!
Allow me. It isn't over yet. Not another step. Allow me. This isn't good. Let me show you what I've learned. Please, heed my call! This isn't good. Goodbye!
Wonderful. Just wonderful. A dead man can't pay me my dues.
Will you seek your vengeance for him upon us?
Not for free, I won't. Besides, I ain't gotta lift a finger. You lot are finished. Silvio sent word to the others ages ago, telling them House Wolffort disobeyed orders.
What?
The Hyzantians will be here any minute now. I'd wish you good luck fighting them, but all the luck in the realm won't save you now.
Shall I kill him?
No, let him go. He's not but a mercenary.
In any case, our main concern is the Hyzantian forces.
They charged us with this mission as a test of House Wolffort's loyalty. If they suspect we cannot be brought to heel, they will set upon us with the full might of the Holy State. And we cannot hope to win against their armies.
I know that. There's nothing else left for us to do.
Nothing but to fight and die.
Do not abandon hope yet. We must find some way of surviving this together.
There is no such way, my lord.
No. There is one. We go to Hyzant. We trust House Wolffort.
Have you lost your wits, Jerome?
You've seen for yourself, haven't you? Wolffort has never abandoned the Roselle. Not 30 years ago, and not now. They defied the Holy One and fought to defend us. It may take some time, but as long as House Wolffort stands, there's hope for our freedom yet. We'll just have to hold out under Hyzant's thumb until then.
I see no other way for our people to survive. My mind's made up. I'll trust Wolffort, like Jerome says.
Then I shall do the same.
That's right. The key! Find Lady Orlea's key in our stead. That'll secure our freedom. I just know it.
Is this truly what you wish to do?
Whatever Hyzant or the Source has in store for us, we can take it. As long as our allies are out there fighting for us, we will never give up hope. And we can trust you to fight for us, can't we, Lord Serenoa?
Jerome.
Of course. I promise you will be free.
Then we are in your hands.
You sure about this, Benedict?
I have no qualms doing whatever it takes to avert disaster.
Serenoa squarely defeats Silvio and his forces. Jerome and the others are moved by House Wolffort's valiant fight to defend them. But knowing they cannot fight forever, the Roselle decide to place their trust in House Wolffort and agree to relocate to Hyzant. Roselle in tow, Serenoa and his retinue return to the Holy State.
We survived. But what consequences must we now pay?
Worry not, my lady. I shall relay that Silvio died an honorable death in battle. Hyzant is unlikely to raise any questions, so long as we bring the Roselle back as promised.
Indeed. But we must not let Jerome or the others down. They've trusted their fates to us.
Of course. If that key they mentioned truly exists, then we can use it as leverage against Hyzant. After House Wolfort's position is secure, that is.
We must move faster than that. They cannot be forced to suffer for so long.
My lord, Lady Frederica, you have no cause to concern yourselves. I am the one who made the promise, so the responsibility falls upon my shoulders.
That isn't the problem.
A disgraceful trick.
Benedict, I appreciate your motives, but...
It is my duty. Leave the villain's role to me.
You misunderstand. Words must be followed by action and accepting responsibility. That is the Wolfort way. Is that not the very reason you defend our house?
My lord.
Whatever the case, we must first report to the palace. Let us discuss what we shall do after that.
The Holy One has made a decision. The Roselle have returned to the flock, and for that the goddess is pleased. Now they may begin to absolve themselves of their sins and gain true salvation. For your service in bringing this deed to pass, the Holy One has judged you worthy of a title most exalted. You are to be welcomed as one of the Saintly Seven.
That is quite the honor. While I cannot argue the courage of Lord Serenoa's deeds, I wonder if this elevation of station is premature.
Minister Axam, I seem to recall a time not long past when your detractors said the same in regards to you. However, you proved their misgivings to be unfounded, did you not? The Hierophant believes that for Hyzant to prosper, the young must be given the chance to build the foundation for the future.
Of course. My apologies for speaking out of turn.
I have no words to express my appreciation. The goddess may rest assured that I shall treat my new title with all the gravity it deserves.
The Saintly Seven are whole once more, and this marks a joyous occasion for all of Hyzant. May the goddess be with you.
So, have we earned the goddess's mercy?
More than that, in fact. I have been honored with a position as one of the Saintly Seven. After a trying journey, our worries are finally at an end.
That is heartening. The decisions we were forced to make to get here, I pray we never have to repeat them.
You have my word we never will, Frederica.
Good. Then let's return to Castle Wolford. Home at last.
It seems congratulations are in order, my friend. The future of your house is secured.
After much suffering.
That may be so, but you should still hold your head high. Not only have you protected those that serve you, but you have uplifted them to even greater heights.
Perhaps, but my rise to power was built on the sacrifices of many.
Those sacrifices were made purposeful by your judgment, Serenoa. You've grown to meet the changes fate has brought. Thinking back on the day you first met Frederica, I hardly recognize you now.
That day seems so far away now.
Would you go back if you could? Back to those carefree days?
I don't know.
I wouldn't. At first, I would awake every morning with a heavy heart. Images of the peaceful Glenbrook from my dreams lingering in my mind. It was all I could do to simply survive through the day. But our encounter with the Roselle made me realize something. I could no longer live in self-pity. To do so would be to invite a slow and insidious death. I had to make a stand. I had to act. I had to be ready to discard this mask once and for all. My friend, I have a request to make of you, selfish as it may be. Aid me in my fight against S-Frost. I want you by my side when I see the Archduke laid low.
Of course.
The Holy One has ordered for us to deliver our Elfric to House Wolfort.
And here I thought your research results to be top secret. What a curious turn of events.
Perhaps the Hierophant determined it a good chance to test them in the field. They could easily sink an Frosty ship or two.
And yet I see not a trace of a smile on you.
I never wanted to build weapons for war.
Yet you don't think twice about toying with human life. How ironic.
How dare you!
Have a wonderful day.
The audacity of Edor's dog.
Are you certain it's wise to return to S-Frost alone, Your Grace? You are needed here.
If Sycris's missive is to be believed, I'm afraid matters are far too grave to be left to anyone else. Svarog's deception is nearing its climax. His ill-gotten profits are being used to build a weapon of untold destructive power.
Our anonymous source from the manufactory hinted at as much. Svarog is bold to have carried out his plan this far.
We mustn't forget the matter of the explosion sighted in the Wolford domain. We must make his precious death knell ours, and soon.
Death knell? What's that?
Let the adults speak, my dear.
If we're to be wed, then there should be trust between us. How long do you intend on treating me like a child?
Very well. Tell her, Thalos.
If you insist, brother. This weapon combines the powerful explosives developed by Dragan with S-Frost's mastery of steelcraft. Although yet to be tested, this cannon is said to have the power to breach even Hyzon's walls. The goddess's shield would buckle under a single blast.
But the shield is impregnable.
I have heard nothing of this. Do you think so little of your general?
A general is to win me victory, as and when I command it.
Svarog's intent isn't to bring Hyzant to heel, however. He means to use the cannon against Brother. But the fool was so blinded by ambition that he never saw the strings guiding his every deed.
Fool that he may be, he served his purpose well. The cannon could not have been made without his engineers and Dragan's research. He will die secure in the knowledge that his bloodline contributed to the glory of Esfrost. Sadly, he shall not live to see his work completed. With it, we shall do what our forebears could not. The goddess's shield shall yield before Esfrost's might and ingenuity.
If we can even approach the walls, brother, the trade embargo will ensure that Hyzant is especially wary of our actions.
On the contrary, their focus will turn inward. With naught else to leverage their influence with, they will take measures to see that none of their precious salt escapes their borders. There may be some gnashing of teeth, to be sure, but it will only be in an attempt to hide their inner turmoil. Erica, muster a force and march to the Hierophant's palace at once. Deliver to Hyzant my final demands.
As you wish, brother. I shall gather what news I can of the Saintly Seven's machinations.
Thalas, you will remain in Glenbrook. Conduct yourself as if I had never left.
You hardly need ask, brother.
That is all. Now go.
Even his own flesh and blood are but tools to be used and then discarded when their purpose is served.
He has faith only in himself. Such has ever been his way.
Now, let us commence the Congress of Saints. I believe Minister Serenoa had an issue to bring to the collective.
Thank you, Minister Idor. It concerns the trade embargo. This is a plain show of aggression from Esfrost. They mean to weaken us before they strike. That is why we must crush them before they do. I would ask for my pleas to be heard by the goddess.
This is not a matter to be taken lightly, my lord.
Esfrost's declaration was a surprise, to be sure.
But without salt, Esfrost's people will suffer. If they refuse trade, we shall oblige them until they see reason. Let them have their futile posturing.
Apologies for my boldness, but I must urge you to treat this situation with gravity. The Archduke is no fool. There is doubtless an ulterior motive behind this embargo.
Is that so? Such as?
I believe his aim is to crush his enemies in one swift assault, just as in the Salt Iron War.
Esfrost's army would again stoop to such skullduggery? As if our memories are so short. Esfrost and Glenbrook tried the same, at once declaring war and attacking our sacred city. But history remembers their failure.
They sacrificed their honor in vain, as their assault proved impotent against the goddess's shield. Defeat quickly followed.
Indeed, and Gustadolf's memory is as long as anyone's. He would not try again, unless he had a means to bypass the goddess's shield, which I believe now he has.
You cannot mean. They're explosives. The very technology researched by Dragan to aid in mining. I had never considered it could be used in warfare, but the idea is not beyond imagining.
I see. It is clear that to ignore this possibility would be folly. What measure would you suggest we take, Minister Serenoa?
I would bring the fight to Esfrost. Strike first while their plan is yet in its infancy. The Archduke is bold because he commands the strength of Glenbrook. If the Wolfort forces were to take the capital, he would lose that foothold and be forced to retreat. All I require is the leave of the Holy One.
A daring plan, Minister Serenoa. Let us suppose you did win back Glenbrook. Who then would rule over its people? Will you leave Cordelia, assuming she still lives, to sit on the throne as queen?
All reports indicate she is naught but a puppet of Esfrost. We would suffer her rule at her own peril.
And if House Wolfort were to assume the throne, they would be decried as usurpers.
A troubling complication indeed.
I believe I can present your solution. For you see, the second prince of Glenbrook yet lives. And he stands before you now.
Impossible. Esfrost trumpeted your death across the realm.
Another deception, it would seem. There can be no mistaking those features.
I shall take the seat of power in Glenbrook and pledge allegiance to Hyzant.
Oh, would that every Council of the Seven were this eventful. For the Prince of Glenbrook to drive Esfrost from his ancestral home, I can imagine no greater justice. But what do you make of this, Your Holiness? Do you find Lord Wolfort's proposition to be a wise one? Understood, Your Holiness. Lord Wolfort, Prince Roland, the goddess has hearkened to your plea and has passed down her judgment. You are to have the full support of Hyzant and her people. Lay Esfrost low and drive back the discord that threatens to engulf Nozelia. If there is aught you require, you need only ask. Her servants are at your complete disposal. Grand Constable Roland, Lord Wolfort of the Seven, walk with courage and smite thine enemies. The goddess shall be at your back.
We shall bring her glory.
For Hyzant.
There is much preparation to be done. Together, we shall bring an end to Esfrost's hubris.
Esfrost and Glenbrook remained strong after declaring a trade stop with Hyzant. Gustadolf sends Erica to Hyzant to deliver his ultimatum, and dispatches an army to Glenbrook to increase the pressure on the Holy State. Hyzant, under the banner of Prince Roland, sends Minister Serenoa Wolfort of the Saintly Seven to prepare for retaliation. Softly but surely, Nozelia descends into war once more.
Those are the Archduke's wishes. I implore you not to forget that this is his final offer. Come to think of it, I heard that Wolfort was added to your saintly ranks. Where might he be?
I'm afraid I cannot answer that. The dealings of the Saintly Seven are our business, and ours alone.
How disappointing. I had hoped to congratulate him on his promotion.
That wretched woman. Those are hardly wishes.
Esfrost all but demands us open the source to restore our diplomatic relations.
The Duchy fears neither a lack of salt nor the goddess's shield. I'm assuming they have a plan in mind.
Then this was no more than a ploy to stall for time. We had best expedite House Wolfort's plans to take the capital. Minister Exham, send word to Minister Serenoa.
You wish to lend us Hyzant's new weapon?
Yes, it was a directive from the Holy One. The weapon is one Minister Lila developed in secret.
I compressed a vast quantity of magic into crystal form. We call this weapon Elfric. The blast crystals have yet to be perfected, but they can decimate a castle wall easily enough. You saw what Minister Exham did to this fort, did you not?
So those purple flames were from your crystals, this Elfric you speak of.
We thank you for your support.
Be forewarned that their power makes him unwieldy in an average battle.
They are not meant to be used on people. Furthermore, we are only giving you a single blast crystal.
Regardless, I'm certain it will come in handy while recapturing Whiteholm Castle.
Its incomplete nature makes it regrettably tricky to use, but Milo should be able to take care of that for you. Use them both wisely.
I am Milo. A dancer by trade, but assistant to the saintly Seven on occasion. I shall serve you, Minister Serenoa, until we reclaim the capital.
You sure you'll be okay?
You needn't worry. It isn't my first time flirting with danger.
A Hyzantian spy?
Very likely.
The blast of the Elfric should help you catch the enemy unawares. Both my army and Minister Camsel's will join in the attack. Can we entrust command to you, Minister Serenoa?
Most certainly. And the crystal will be key in our plan to reclaim Glenbrook.
You have made a grave error in allowing thieves to raid the archives, Constable Sigris.
Forgive me. My guards gave chase as soon as they noticed intruders, but they'd already fled beyond our reach.
What did they take?
Luckily, they were unable to gain entry to where we keep our more sensitive texts. All they were able to make off with was a single book penned by the late Lady Orlea.
Orlea? She left behind a message of sorts?
She'd bid it be passed on to Lady Frederica when she came of age, but it seems those wishes were forgotten.
Thalos or Erica must have hidden it from her. They derived no greater pleasure than from tormenting her. Do we know what was written in this book?
No. Storage records indicate it was protected by some arcane seal.
It must be of some significance, if she would go to such lengths to protect it from prying eyes. Perhaps something to do with the Rosellan liberation, for which she fought so fiercely. Or perhaps it is not but a mother complaining to her daughter of a duchy they both despise.
She'll send a party to hunt down the thieves at once.
No need. Such ruffians are unlikely to be in the employ of our foe. No doubt they were simply looking to loot us to fill their own purses. It is more important that we dispose of Svarog and finish the Nell with all haste. Dispatch your soldiers there.
Aye, Your Grace.
Benedict asked me to scout out Teleorn where the Esfrosti soldiers are stationed. But I hardly see any around. Why did he ask me to come here in the first place? I doubt it would matter in reclaiming the capital. But orders are orders. I should report back.
Ah, tidings from Erica. She says Hyzant refused our final offer.
You seem surprised. There was no way Hyzant would agree to open the source.
I know that, but the negotiations were meant to buy us time. Yet it seems their soldiers are already on the move. Damn it all! This wasn't supposed to happen.
If you play with fire, you get burned. Now we have no recourse but to meet them in battle without the Archduke.
So it has come to war, then?
We just have to beat them at their own game. Their newest saint is heading the vanguard. You must be delighted that a former retainer to the crown is coming to visit, right, Cordelia?
Enough, Thalas. I won't allow such impudence toward the Queen.
Queen? This child is nothing more than a puppet. And I believe the impotent one here is you, Avlora. A general has no right telling the Prime Minister what to do.
I had no idea the Prime Minister's job was to torment the weak.
Enough, General of Lore. I will answer the Prime Minister. As the Queen of Glenbrook, I shall protect my kingdom until my dying breath, no matter who may stand against me.
It appears your impudence is contagious, Avlora. Your charge knows not how powerless she is.
Worry not, Your Majesty. I shall protect you.
Because I am to wed the Archduke?
Because you are a warrior. One who does not give up, even if she must fight her battles alone. I was an orphan. I never knew my parents. I entered the army to make a place for myself. So I know better than anyone the pain of having to do everything on your own.
Allow me to bare my heart to you as well, General of Lora. As the last heir to the throne of Glenbrook, I do not intend to let Gustudolf have his way.
You mean to strike down the Archduke?
But I lack the power to do so. Have you heard of the Royalists? They're aristocrats who were aid to my father.
I have. I also heard they secretly indulged in bribes and the like for personal gain. That man Patriot was cozying up to the Archduke not seconds after King Regna's beheading. Their kind knows no loyalty.
Indeed. But Gustudolf has not given any of them a position in his court, so they have fallen on hard times. I want to ask Patriot and the other royalists for their help.
Are you mad? No doubt they would wholeheartedly embrace you as their symbol, but only for their own purposes.
I understand that. But their years in service to the crown have earned them great influence in politics. I must have their support if I'm to reclaim Glenbrook.
Is it possible for you to rein them in?
Not alone. But with you, General of Laura, I can. They lack military might. If you accompany me, I could sway them to my cause. Please, General, lend me your strength.
As an Esfrosty general, I simply cannot turn a deaf ear to what you have told me. Did you not think I would tell the Archduke of your plans?
Of course I did. But I refuse to stand idly by as a mere decoration. So if it meant earning your trust, I was willing to show you that I wish to protect Glenbrook by any means necessary.
You took a gamble.
I had to. For it is not status or reward that moves you.
So you bet on my honor, and refusal would sully my name forever. However, safeguarding the kingdom comes first. Fighting at your side will have to wait.
General of Laura!
A word of advice, Your Majesty. Both Hyzant and the Archduke are veterans of war. The fight will not be an easy one, and may rage on for many years.
Even so, I will not falter. I must do this, for my father and brothers.
An admirable resolve. One which I will see fulfilled. I shall be your sword and shield, my queen.
Thank you, General of Laura.
I apologize, but are you suggesting we destroy the dam around Telior Reservoir to start a flood?
The capital city was built on the banks of the Norzelli River. Breaking the dam surrounding Lake Telior upstream will allow us to submerge a majority of the city. Flooding the town will throw their army into disarray, which should allow us to take the place by storm.
Lake Telior is a man-made reservoir. You might be able to burst through with a blast crystal.
Huette scouted the area earlier and reported seeing very few sentries. Proof enough that this is outside the Archduke's calculations.
No. The damage will be too great. The means would not justify the end, Benedict.
We cannot afford to lose.
I agree with Roland. There is already far too much blood on our hands. Perhaps it's worth speaking with the people and gaining their understanding.
Unless we reclaim Glenbrook, it's unlikely they'll understand or support our actions. We must take the capital back and show our strength and resolve first.
So that means you stand by Benedict, then?
If we have a sure shot at winning, we need to take it, no matter the consequences. We can't lose the war. We just can't.
Telior Reservoir is the kingdom's water source. The dam was constructed to protect the people from floods. I doubt they would ever forgive us should we choose to destroy it for war.
Glenbrook thrives because of that water, and to use it otherwise is inexcusable. Brute strength isn't the only way to reclaim the city. We can strike at night and defeat their commanding officers. There are ways to slip into the castle unseen.
If you have used it before, there is a chance it has been sealed off since.
There is more than one route. You needn't worry.
So you mean not to use the blast crystal?
No, I do. After we sneak in, we can sink Esfrost's warship. It would close off their escape route.
Our first priority should be ensuring the people's safety. We cannot allow them to be taken hostage. It would restrict our options as well.
She's got a point. But how do we take the capital back after that?
We could use the blast crystal to destroy the bridge connecting the town and the castle. The enemies would be stuck within the walls.
That would certainly mitigate the damages to the citizens. If we encircle the castle, we could negotiate with them.
We could ask them to yield, free Glenbrook, and re-establish the trade between our nations. I am certain we can find a way to make both parties agree.
Negotiate?
I understand your thoughts and the wishes held therein.
Allow me to ask once more. Shall we shatter the dam around Lake Telior and flood the town? Sneak in under the guise of night, sink their ships, and slay their commanding officers? Or destroy the bridge, safeguard the people, and negotiate with the enemy? Fetch the scales. It is time we decide our path.
Say, a fair point. However,
Yes, sir.
My lord.
Aye, lad. I've made up my mind.
Good point. However, I don't know what to do.
Ah, yes? Uh-huh. I require some time to think.
Serenoa.
Indeed. Yes. I see. What should we do?
It is time to cast our votes. In which strategy do we entrust the future of Glenbrook? Approach the scales of conviction with your token at the ready.
I am sorry.
Even still.
I agree wholeheartedly.
I changed my mind.
I'm with you.
The scales of conviction will illuminate the path we've chosen. The way forward is decided. We collapse the reservoir and flood the capital, dealing a crippling blow to the enemy forces.
You will submerge the capital to win the battle. I see. So Wolfort rules with military might. It is a thorny path you tread. Your people will resent you for this.
I know.
It would be unfortunate if you didn't, but that is what it means to rule with might. I must return to Hysant and see Minister Camsell. Next we meet, you will have both of our armies at your backs.
You have my thanks.
We cannot afford to lose this fight. For Norzelia.
I thought this battle was for Glenbrook.
This is not a simple struggle for power, Mr. Serenoa. The goddess, the source, iron. The war of 30 years ago comes back to haunt us because the old cling to relics of the past. Norzelia needs to be born anew. Right now. The people of every nation are searching for a young standard-bearer to guide them.
A standard-bearer?
Yes, people like you and me. This war is a fine opportunity for us to show our worth to Norzelia.
House Wolfort and Hyzant join forces and begin planning Glenbrook's recapture. But with the Norzelia River and the Esfrosti armies in their way, retaking the capital will be no easy feat. Benedict hatches a plan to break the dam, flood the capital, and use the ensuing chaos to take Whiteholm Castle. Serenoa and the others know that the city will not escape unscathed, but are left with no recourse if they wish to defeat the enemy in one fell swoop. In support of House Wolfort, Hyzant's great army marches forth for the first time since the Salt Iron War.
Lady Destra, we finally have the upper hand. The path we tread was not an easy one, but Lord Serenoa persevered and has become a fine leader because of it. Once we reclaim the capital and restore the kingdom to its former glory, we may finally see peace. My job will soon be over. Please, pray for Wolfort's success. What is it, my lord?
I've been searching for you. The soldiers are calling.
About the provisions, I presume. I shall take my leave.
Oh.
This is my mother's grave.
I see.
Benedict visits her in place of her unworthy son. He is a cool-headed man, but undoubtedly more than just that.
But of course.
Frederica, would you visit my mother's grave with me?
Are you certain?
Of course.
Then I would love to.
General, it appears an army of Hyzantian soldiers has arrived at Castle Wolfort.
No doubt they've come to take Whiteholm from us.
Oh no. Whatever will we do? It looks like they didn't take kindly to Brother's schemes.
Flora, dispatch an army at once.
There is no need. It is best we await them here. No matter how great an army they possess, they will not fell this stronghold easily. All we need to do is buy time. Once they realize what the Archduke is planning, they will tremble in fear.
That will put Esfrost in the same position as it was during the Salt Iron War, which, need I remind you, we lost.
Things are different than they were 30 years ago. They have no just cause for their actions. You understand, don't you, Your Majesty?
I do. I am the Queen of Glenbrook now. An attack on the capital constitutes treason toward the crown and their kingdom.
The people will not support someone without a cause. Without their backing, Wolfort cannot hope to win.
I refuse to acknowledge that pitiful little puppet as queen.
As do I. She disgusts me.
Personal emotions have no place on the battlefield. I cannot entrust anything to such fools, and the Archduke shall know of it.
Avlora!
The nerve of that woman.
So the battle against House Wolford begins.
Minister Serenoa, Minister Camsell and I have brought as many soldiers as we could.
Thank you for bringing reinforcements.
It was you who moved them. There has not been an army this great in Pysand for 30 years. The Salt Iron War also brought friends and foes together like this. We may have won then, but we had best not get cocky.
Of course. Which is why we have a strategy to ensure our victory.
Minister Exham gave me a brief overview of the plan. Coordination will be the key to our success.
Indeed. Let us go over the plan in detail.
Another war as big as the last. Just how great will the damage be this time?
Let us reconfirm our strategy. Benedict, if you would.
Our target, Whiteholm Castle, was built upon a sandbar in the Norzelia River. The city, sprawled upon the riverbank, is connected to the castle by a single bridge. The river and town are the greatest obstacles to invading armies.
I am well aware. I could not believe my ears when I heard of Esfrost's invasion.
They used the new mining venture to take us by surprise.
However, the Esfrosti army has solidified its defenses. They will likely spread their forces in front of the bridge.
It is the only path of entry. Geographically speaking, it would be impenetrable.
But we shall use that geography to our advantage. The surrounding river was originally prone to floods. But the kings of old spent years improving the river and created a dam upstream to control its water levels. We plan to explode that dam using your Elfric.
And create a deluge to cleanse the city of Esfrosti soldiers.
Indeed. It is a plan they can neither predict nor defend against. Their entire army will be swept away.
The people will not let you get away with that.
There was once a residence along the riverside for nobles and wealthy merchants. However, it is now occupied by Esfrosti aristocrats and officers.
That should mitigate Glenbrook's casualties.
But there will doubtlessly be deaths. Not to mention the lake is the kingdom's source of water, or so I hear. The price of victory will be the people's deep-seated hatred.
Ugh. I know, but I'm willing to assume any grudge they would bear.
Your resolve has been duly noted. I shall lend you my strength. On your signal, We shall enter the city and evacuate as many citizens as we can.
You are a kind man, Minister Cancer. But this would incur quite a debt of gratitude. Allow me to lend a hand as well.
Thank you.
Milo, the blast crystal is capable of destroying the dam, yes?
Undoubtedly.
Excellent. Then our strategy is settled.
First, you two must put pressure on the capital. I wish for you to draw the attention of the Esfrosti army. We shall head to Telior and set the blast crystal.
It will explode tomorrow at daybreak.
Very well. May the fortunes of war favor us.
Hyzant and Wolford begin to put their strategies into action. To draw the eye of the Esfrosti forces, the Hyzantian army encircles the crown city of Glenbrook. Meanwhile, Serenoa and the others quietly make their way up the Norzelia River toward Telior, Elfric in tow. Though aware of the risks, they hope exploding the dam will flood the city below and rid it of the Esfrosti forces within.
As Huet reported, there are Esfrosti soldiers here, but not many.
Of course. The lake is a precious water reservoir for the kingdom.
Indeed, which is why House Telior sealed themselves up here.
So now we wait until nightfall to set the blast crystal.
Before that, there are two things we must do. The first is to find a place for it. And the second is to disable the street lamps.
You mean those posts?
At night, the lamps draw on the power of rocks called lumistone to glow. We must remove them.
Then we'll split up into two teams. Benedict and Milo, I leave the lake to you. I shall take care of the street lamps.
Very well. Anna, Lord Serenoa's disguise.
It is ready.
To think the young lord capable of such a thing. He is a curious man, isn't he?
No, he isn't.
Constable Sycris reporting for duty. S-Frost has sent me to help patrol the area.
Welcome, Constable. If you don't mind my asking, what brings an officer to this lake?
I can't say for sure. I'm merely obeying orders.
It's the constable. We can't let him see us.
That doesn't mean they are keen to our plan. Stick to the strategy.
It doesn't make any sense. Why were you demoted to Borderland Patrol? Exposing Svarog was a praiseworthy feat.
Calm yourself. The Archduke decided so because of that very feat.
What do you mean?
Think about it. Svarog is a guarded man, perhaps because I'm always sniffing about. But if the Archduke were to remove me from the capital...
You mean the Archduke is trying to throw Svarog off his guard?
It is mere speculation. I cannot be sure what the Archduke is thinking. More importantly, protecting this area is an important job. We must dedicate ourselves to our mission.
The plan is unchanged. We will steal up to the dam and set the blast crystal.
What if we're seen?
We cannot risk the capital knowing. Witnesses must be exterminated immediately.
Understood.
Milo, we leave the crystal in your care.
Very well.
Let's go. We must get there before the sun rises.
A dangerous mission in the dark. How thrilling.
Understood.
We must occupy the watchtower if we are to destroy the dam.
I'd hate to be caught in the act. How do you suggest we slip by unseen?
Avoid the street lamps. If they see us, they'll surround us where we stand.
Sneaking around in the shadows it is.
To the watchtower, everyone.
Time for some research.
Time to work. Shadows conceal me.
So it falls to me.
Let's play.
The hunt is on.
For the honor of House Wolfort.
Is someone there?
I see a path to victory. All for victory.
Our victory is assured.
My knowledge grows deeper.
I shall do what I can.
Go swiftly.
That certainly helps.
I've been waiting for this! Show me what you're made of!
I fight for peace. Behold true power. A breath from above.
Now then, to work.
I see through you. Someone's here! Sound the alarm!
The alarm. Intruders! Tighten our...
Forward march! Don't get sloppy!
This'll hurt.
Yeah. I feel stronger already. Too obvious. Too obvious.
I won't lose!
Time to take flight. My arrow flies true. Yeah! This battle is won.
From where shall we strike? Thought you had me, huh?
To lead, I must grow.
There is no mercy on the battlefield. Stay composed.
Our victory is assured.
I shall do what I can.
I will end this. Two ashes.
Where was I?
Come on!
My time is now. Silence!
Come at me! I'll be your shield! Look at me learning.
My duty shall be done.
Your orders? Suffer. Catch.
Possible! I won't lose! This is where you fall! I shirk from no danger!
Here I come.
You'll get no mercy from us. My pride is my shield.
Let me heal your wounds.
For one and all.
You have my thanks.
One step closer to our hope.
There is no mercy on the battlefield. Stay composed.
This is... Allow me.
Forward march! Forward! This ends here!
Very well.
Time for some research. Come on! My research bears fruit. I'll take you on! To victory!
I can still move.
This'll hurt.
It's not over yet. Huh! For my kingdom! Fail.
Here I come.
Try this!
Forward march!
Shall we begin?
The fight goes on. Thank you.
There is no mercy on the battlefield. A brief respite.
How gracious.
From where shall we strike? Death from above!
The heavens judge you! Tremble in fear! The heavens bless me!
I will end this.
Where was I?
I will end this.
over.
Shadows conceal me.
I'll take you on! Push on through!
Close, but not quite.
My duty shall be done.
The hunt is on. Take aim.
I shall do what I can. Victory goes to the quick.
That'll do!
Let me show you what I've learned.
Let us pry out their weakness. It is time to strike.
I shall use it well.
My knowledge grows deeper.
Defeat is not an option. This ends here!
The heavens judge you!
Now then, to work.
Freeze!
Forward march! No one escapes the law.
I've been waiting for this! Out of my way!
It isn't over yet. Try this.
Let me show you what I've learned.
With the powers in me.
Let me heal your wounds.
Your wounds are healed. I appreciate it.
Behold true power. Stay down!
Defeat is not an option.
I will end this. Shadows conceal me.
There is no mercy on the battlefield. Stay composed.
Thank you.
How embarrassing.
You won't beat me!
The hunt is on. Take that!
Let me show you what I've learned.
Flames, heed my call.
strike. It's over.
For the honor of House Wolfort. Death from above! To lead, I must grow.
I shall do what I can.
Go swift.
Much appreciated.
We must never yield.
It wasn't meant to end here.
Let us try out their weakness. All for victory.
Thank you.
I see through you.
Blasted by intruders.
I've been waiting for this! You're in the way! Look at me learning.
This isn't good. Take aim.
From where shall we strike? Now I end this.
Your orders? Shadows conceal me.
I will end this.
Cool heads shall prevail.
Victory goes to the quick.
Delightful.
Wouldn't mind a potion.
Let us try out their weakness.
I've been waiting for this! To victory!
But where shall we strike?
We mustn't let our guard down.
I fight for peace.
I'll be fine.
Let me heal your wounds. Allow me.
Thank you.
One step closer to our hope.
Let us try out their weakness. Let us steel our defenses.
That certainly helps. I'll take you on! Push on through! Defeat is not an option.
I fight for peace.
Shadows conceal me.
Here I come.
Wouldn't mind a potion.
Let me heal your wounds. Allow me.
You have my thanks.
I see a path to victory. This is our chance.
That certainly helps.
Let me show you what I've learned.
But where shall we strike? Come at me!
The hunt is on.
Focus. Try this.
Where was I?
I shall do what I can. Be at ease.
Let us pry out their weakness.
This'll hurt. You won't escape.
From where shall we strike? Death from above! That hit the mark.
I fight for peace.
I'll take you on!
Out of my way!
This battle is ours.
So, it falls to me.
Defense is paramount. My research bears fruit.
I shall do what I can. Victory goes to the quick.
Delightful.
Let us pry out their weakness. We must stay vigilant.
Here I come. Ha! I will fight to my last breath.
Your orders?
Allow me. We will make our ideals reality.
Forward!
I've been waiting for this! Time to die!
Now then, to work.
Time to take flight.
Shall we begin?
Go swift.
My turn. Take this.
My thanks.
Into the shadows.
There is no mercy on the battlefield. A brief respite.
This is wonderful. I fight for peace.
Defeat is not an option.
Come at me! To victory!
Time for some research.
Shield us, frigid winds!
Time to take flight.
Cool heads shall prevail.
Go swift.
Thank you. I fight for peace. Burn! It worked!
I shall try my level best. Let us steel our defenses.
I can do it!
My knowledge grows deeper.
Carefully. Now I end this. It wasn't good enough.
I've been waiting for this.
Shadows conceal me. Let me heal your wounds. Be at ease.
Thank you. The hunt is on.
Where was I?
Let me show you what I've learned.
There is no mercy on the battlefield. This is our chance.
Delightful.
Let me heal your wounds. Be at ease.
Most appreciated.
This'll hurt. Let me show you what I've learned.
Please, heed my call. We can win this.
Is that all you got? You're in the way!
That took longer than I anticipated. The sun is about to rise.
Milo, is the crystal ready?
Please don't rush me. This little one is very delicate. Good little Elfric, just be patient. Your time is coming. And your first cries shall herald my victory. It's ready. I've said it just as you asked.
Then let's make haste.
Purple flames have risen by the lake. The deluge is coming.
Just as we planned. Who knew House Wolford kept such a bold strategist in their midst? They truly are terrifying.
But we shan't lose to them. Now, to the capital.
Did you see that thing up on the mountain this morning? It was shining something fierce.
It looked like a purple light of some sort. Hey, do you feel that rumbling?
Yeah, and it's getting stronger too.
Ah!
It's the Hysantian army!
Subjects of Glenbrook, a flood is coming. The city will soon be submerged. You must leave here at once.
A flood?
The dam is broken. We came here to warn you. This rumbling you feel should be proof enough. If you value your life, you must flee the city now.
The dam broke. Then this rumbling is from the water.
We have to go, now!
Run! A flood is coming!
Byzantian hounds. Such a petty trick will not work on me.
Ha ha! General Avlora, you stay right where you are.
No. Do they speak true?